Hi, I'm Dave Getter, Director of Concept Development for AGL, and the driving force behind the new Compadre, the world's first talking laminator. What you may not know is I used to own my own sign company, so like you, I've written big checks for purchasing equipment. I've even been trained by dealers who, well, either like looking at their new watch or they'd rather be somewhere else, leaving you to figure out, now how did he do that? Well, today, things are about to change. Unique to the AGL Compadre is our onboard video training. No difficult-to-read manuals, no watered-down, shortened sales training, and no information overload. Say you want to learn how to turn an ordinary paper print into a decal. Just select the video, press play, and rotate the player on the front feed table and press it firmly into the nib. I'll use the foot switch. Now, if you miss a step, just pause the video, press rewind, and watch that step again. This is because our rollers are in the closed position during this webbing process. Or you can pause the video, do that step on the laminator, and then press play to watch the next step. I'll place the leaderboard on the front feed table and press it firmly into the nib. Laminating and mounting has never been easier to do. With the onboard video training, it's like having a personal instructor right there with you every step of the way. Ever lose a well-trained employee? I have. But don't worry, with the Compadre, it'll teach your new employee as well as everyone else in your facility on how to process jobs through the laminator. And starting next month, I'll be introducing DVD clips, digital video definitions, to bring clarity to commonly used industry terms. Now, I've got about 10 items that I want to breeze through with you that are unique features to the Compadre. So let's get started. Compadre features a lightweight, easy-to-use supply shaft that includes auto-grip core chucks. This makes it easy to secure your material to the shaft. This makes aligning the top film and the bottom film easy with no tools required, making changeovers and setups really fast. Compadre's top main roller is preheated to 100 degrees. Now this happens automatically when you power on the unit. And if you're working with a pressure-sensitive vinyl over laminate, this 100 degrees will lower the viscosity of the adhesive, causing it to wet out better, give you a better adhesive flow at the nib, accelerating the bond, and eliminating any silvering. While other laminators use a hand crank for raising and lowering the top main roller, Compadres are pneumatic. At the touch of a button, simply raise the top main roller. And when you need to set a gap between the rollers for mounting to different thicknesses of board substrates, Compadre has a rotary shim stop. So you'll never have to wonder about where to start and stop turning a hand crank for the correct setting. Located up underneath the infeed table are a complete set of web diagrams. These web diagrams correspond to the onboard video training. You can think of these web diagrams as a little cheat sheet. Compadre comes standard with a foot control switch allowing you to start and stop the laminator. This is the best way to minimize the amount of material used in webbing up the laminator. Compadre comes standard with a print holder. Now this is real helpful when you have a very long print that would otherwise touch the floor and get dirty. So all you have to do is drop your long print into the print basket, pull the leading edge up onto the feed table, and start laminating your print. Located on the back side of the Compadre are an additional set of controls for forward and stop. Not only do these make the laminator easier to run, they'll help you conserve on materials. To help you avoid common problems like print curl, edge delamination, and necking vinyl films, Compadre has a high-resolution brake to keep operators from setting too much film tension. The last item I want to talk with you about is probably the most important. I don't want you to have to worry about losing a large format print through the laminator. Let me explain. Most low-cost laminators incorporate crowned rollers to compensate for roller deflection when you apply pressure to the top main roller. Not AGL. At the heart of every AGL laminator are all steel, flat ground rollers, and with a high-release silicone covering, so you'll never have to worry about losing a print through the laminator. Now, if you're considering buying a laminator with crown rollers, I'd say No thanks, I've got enough problems already. If you want to pre-mass vinyl decals, do some single-sided over-laminating, or laminate and mount paper prints, or just mount pressure-sensitive decals, Compadre is without question the quintessential laminator ever made. Remember, laminating doesn't have to be a struggle. With your Compadre, it can actually be a lot of fun. Like each year, I have the privilege of producing AGL swatch books, a small sample of the many over-laminates, mounting adhesives, and backing films we offer. Well, with thousands of prints to laminate with my Compadre, now would be a great time to turn on a little music and get busy. That's right, with the onboard video training on the Compadre and its sound system, you can also play some of your favorite tunes. I'm Dave Getter for AGL. Thanks for watching.